Sony has been among the more prolific smartphone manufacturers over the past few years. Throughout 2016, the Japanese manufacturer unveiled 7 new smartphones, and at MWC this year, it introduced 4 more handsets. The top device in the latter bunch was the Xperia XZ Premium. With the XZ Premium, Sony promises unparalleled experience thanks to its revolutionary camera tech, excellent 5.5-inch 4K display and Qualcomm's latest silicon, the Snapdragon 835. Let's see if it delivers. Camera. A solid all-around camera, but low-light photos could have been better. Every year we hope for the same thing when Sony phones come out: better optimized camera app. Unfortunately, we have yet to see it, as the XZ Premium comes with a familiar clunky camera interface, which is surprising considering the rest of the software is optimized pretty well. The app is slow to respond to input and awkward to use, due to the placement of some of its essential elements, but at least it hasn't gotten any worse than before. The emphasis of all marketing materials about the Xperia XZ Premium is placed on the main camera, and for a good reason. The shooter is quite impressive when it comes to medium and good lighting conditions. It takes pleasing photos with plenty of detail. Also, thanks to Sony's new Motion Eye tech, taking photos of fast-moving objects no longer results in any distortion. Shooting a speeding car, for example, will capture it just as well as if it was parked on the side of the road. Of course, we can't talk about the XZ Premium without talking about slow-motion videos. The new Sony smartphone is capable of shooting clips at 960 fps, which is 4 times the speed of what we had available on smartphones up until now. This means that when you play the video with regular speed, it will be 4 times slower than the slow motion you can capture with the Google Pixel, for example. These prove trickier to make than Sony is making it look, though. Pressing the shutter button in just the right moment could prove to be nearly impossible. Even stage scenes take a few attempts to time right, and since the actual slow-motion video captures about 0.15 of a second, the action might happen right before or immediately after what you shot in 960 fps. The selfie snapper is nothing to write home about, but it's not bad either. We would classify it as dully average. Our issue with it is the so-called soft skin effect, which does little to hide skin imperfections. In fact, selfies look better with it disabled, since it tends to give both your skin, and any spots that might be on it, a wax-like look. When it comes to video recording, the Xperia XZ Premium is doing more than well. Both the 1080p and 4K clips look pretty crisp and pleasant. This persists at regular zoom levels too, with very little loss of detail when you zoom up to 3 times. Of course, the zoom is digital, so going above that, up to the maximum of 8 times, will result in some reduced quality.